Welcome. In front of me is an iPhone 13, and today I'll show you a couple tweaks and tricks you can do on this device. So, to begin, we're gonna start off with the toggles that are located in the control center. As you can see, we have a couple of them right over here. Now, majority of them, at least this part of it, has a secondary function. So you can normally interact with them by just sliding them and tapping on them like so. But in addition to that, you can also hold them. So as an example, you hold brightness and it gives you a couple toggles at the bottom right here. You hold this tiny little square right here and it expands it and gives you more options. With addition to also holding those, you get access to basically things like Bluetooth connections. So this shows me everything that is Bluetooth connected to this device. Wi-Fi, it shows all the Wi-Fi in the area which I can connect to on the fly to them, and so on. You can toggle hotspot from here, turn on airplane mode if you want to, turn on or off mobile data, AirDrop, then focus. You can see we have do not disturb mode, study, personal, work, sleep, and also you can add more if you want to. You get the picture here. So moving on to the next one, we're gonna stick with the control center, and this time around we're gonna navigate to our settings and scroll down to control center options right here, which allows you to add additional toggles. So these are actually a little bit more than just the default ones. I think there's one that has been added to it, actually two of them, I think. I think this is about, no, that's a little bit more than default. Okay, I think that's the default amount that you normally get with your iPhone. So, as you can see, this is what comes enabled by default, and everything below that is what is basically accessible to you by default. So you can add certain toggles. As an example, one of the things that you can access from here by adding it is screen recorder. Not sure if you knew that there is one, but you can toggle it on, and from here you can simply tap on it, start the countdown, and begin recording. Additionally, if you install some kind of applications that do come with control center toggles, they will appear in here as well, which you can add them on and have additional toggles from apps as well. And moving on to the next option, it's going to be the fairly simple sounding one, the copy and paste options. I'm not really sure how to describe them differently, but the option itself is a little bit more comprehensive than that. Way better than what you get normally on, as an example, Android. So let me quickly open up things like, where is it, Notes. So there we go. I'm gonna just create a new one and keep it open for this. And now I'll open also a web browser. There we go, Safari. And I'm just gonna search for something. So search for something like C. Oh boy, who changed this to Microsoft Bing? What a subhuman. I apologize for this one. This is honestly the worst search engine you can probably use. But let's see if I can change it to Google. There we go. So now we get the actual better option. So I'm gonna do two different things. Number one, I'm gonna capture a screenshot. I just locked the device, and let me just retry that. And there we go. So I'm going to disregard this for now. I'm going to start off by going into the images then. So as you can see, we have a bunch of images right here, and what you can actually do right now is simply grab one. You can see, start dragging it around, and you can now swipe on the bar right here to switch to a different application. Drop it, and voila, you have your image straight up added to your notes. Now we can go back. actually not back, but we're gonna now go to a different application, which is Photos. And in here, as you can see, this is a screenshot that I captured, obviously. What you can do now is, once you tap on it, it shows up this super faint little icon. And when you click on it, it basically finds all the text in the screenshot. And what you can do now is select the text as an example. Then you grab it just like you did with the photo. You can see you can drag it around again. And we're gonna go back to our notes. Wrap it and voila. Quick drop the text from a screenshot. So you can see it gives you quite a decent variety here of options. And obviously you can use that in emails as well. You can grab not only photos and text, you can also grab links, you can grab files, stuff like that, and just drag them over. Super simple, super quick. So anyway, moving on to the next option, it's going to be the dark mode. Now this is a fairly rudimentary one, but all you need to do is navigate to your settings, either settings or the brightness control like I mentioned before here. And as an example, I'm going to turn it on right now. So as you can see, it's right now enabled. And going back to settings, on the display you will have also this option right over here. So this is just a hard light toggle where you can just set it to be a one light or dark one always, but you do also have the automatic option, which will basically define the mode, dark or light one, based on the time. So if it's daytime, it's going to be in light mode, and if it's nighttime, it's going to be in dark mode, basically giving you best of both worlds. And moving on to the last option we're trying to show you is going to be a simple widgets. Now by default there's a couple of them enabled. As you can see right here, there's some battery one, and that's about all I can see. So if you want to add more widgets, maybe you install some kind of applications that provide you with additional widgets, all you need to do is simply hold the screen for the icons to shake, and from here you have this plus button. Once you tap on it, it will show you all the widgets that are accessible to you. So you can simply find the ones that you want to use, tap on them. It will give you a couple different options of widgets, so choose whichever one you want. Say I want this quad clock, and there you go. Once you tap on it, it gets added. Obviously you can move it around if you want to. There we go. So that's about it. So anyway, this will conclude all the tweaks and tricks that I want to share with you, and if you found them helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.